Hi, everyone, and welcome back to This Ability Podcast. I'm your host, Mary Baudouin, and this is the official launch of our first ever Teen Spirit Awards, created to spotlight teenagers who are making a real difference in their communities. These young leaders are not waiting for the future, they are the future. They each have made awareness, acceptance, and inclusion a central part of their advocacy for autism and other medical conditions. Before we introduce our Teen Spirit honorees, I want to take a moment to reflect on someone whose story from Season 1 brought autism to the forefront. Paul Gagnosho talked about his time serving as a board member with the Autism Society of Acadiana, and more importantly, the first person on the spectrum to serve on that board. In his episode, Paul spoke openly about the power of peer support, the need for advocacy, and why building relationships with organizations like Families Helping Families of Acadiana and LACAN is essential for long-term change. Paul reminded us that self-advocates don't just deserve a seat at the table. They deserve a voice that's heard, respected, and centered. His episode was a masterclass in leadership, empathy, and the kind of change that comes from within the community itself. Paul's ethic is woven into the DNA of This Ability Podcast, and it's fitting that as we recognize young people today making waves in autism advocacy, we also honor the trailblazers who helped to clear that path. So, in the spirit of Paul's fearless work, and with the deep gratitude for everyone who uplifts the voices of the neurodivergent community, we are proud to introduce this year's Teen Spirit Award winners. These teens have turned their own experiences, creativity, and compassion into real-world action. From peer education to inclusive events, from social media awareness to hands-on volunteering, they're showing us what leadership with heart really looks like. So stay with us, because up next you're going to meet two teens who truly define the phrase, this ability. Whether it's creating autism awareness projects, volunteering with inclusive organizations, or simply showing up for their peers in meaningful ways, our Teen Spirit Award winners are doing the work that transforms communities from the inside out. Here at This Ability Podcast, we believe that inclusion isn't a checkbox, it's a culture. And when we elevate youth voices, support families, we get a more compassionate, more connected world. Or consider becoming an underwriter to help us keep the podcast ad-free and community-focused. Until next time, I'm Mary Baudouin, reminding you to keep believing, keep advocating, and keep celebrating this ability.